Hey guys, Chelsea here. Now in this video I'm going to be talking about one thing. These events. They suck. Now, I'm going to be focusing on events like Steel Fortress, but it's also going to be the Modern Conflict event and the... what's the other event? Sandstorm, that was the other event. And basically, why I think these are just awful events, and just why in general I think they're awful events. Now, the first reason this is bad rewards. Now, obviously, I know Modern Conflict didn't have any rewards, so you can't really say that, but every other event does have rewards, and just these rewards are pretty shit. And plus, there's not really many. You get a silver order for troops and a silver order for weapons. You know, and I'm just gonna say, like, yes, I know they can be a bit scarce at times, but really, there's not much. Like, you can look at this, like, for example, look at these achievements and stuff. You can get a lot of them from that quite quickly. Now, I do have a bit of a cold, so that's why I'm sniffing up. Anyways, the problem with this is there's just no real reason, to do this if you want to do this for these, because you'll be doing better if you maybe do one for the silver order for troops, but for the weapons, since I would say silver order for weapons are only useful for upgrading vehicles, there's a better alternative. It's at the moment, the bronze weapon orders here. Now, when it comes to for all of this, I don't really care. I know people who will care about this, getting the rank slides here. But I don't really care about my customization at the moment. Like, I don't care for this. I know people who do, so... But I don't really care for this kind of stuff. Meanwhile, you have a look at... I can't remember what Sandstorm was. I think Sandstorm was basically the exact same as just silver orders, and that was it. Modern Conflict gave nothing, and... yeah. The second thing is how you get these big rewards, and that's to go on the leaderboard, and these are just it's so weird. Oh, Toya's doing well at the moment, but I mean, look at that. Toya's got 18th on this, right? And yeah, like, look at some of this. Like, if you've gone a little late, like I have, I haven't even touched this. You can see how, it's based off wins and stuff like that. But I don't really get this. Score, I think, battle rating and stuff like that. I think it's based off battle ratings. And, like, that's not even that, like, I don't get this sometimes. And then you have, like, of course, kills using tanks, obviously, kills using aircraft. You can see some people sweating their balls off. And I'm just going to say that there is and now I'm going to go into the final problem with these events, which, again, the leaderboards, they're a bit shit because, A, these get stocked up quickly, and B, and critically, if you want to get any of this, you need to basically, be in the top 50%, stuff like that. Maybe, most of these are quite easy to get. I'd say top 10% is quite easy to get. Top 10 could be easy to get. Top 3 and number 1, probably not. But it goes into what I think is the worst issue, and that is the leaving system. Now, this was something I was discussing with Toya, with H. Joey. If you don't know who he is, he's an awesome guy. Check him out. He posts some controversial things on the Reddit, so check him out. And we were talking about this, and he was saying, like, oh, because they were in a game on Ministry Garden, and about half their team left, and because of the nature of this, when half your team, when a person leaves, they don't get replaced by a bot, unless, of course, it's really early in the match, like first 2-3 minutes of the match, and then someone replaces them. And so if someone leaves halfway through, well, you're fucked, basically. And I think that's just unfair. Like, it's unfair for the people like them who push to the end and keep fighting till the end. And yeah, I just think that's a bit stupid that you can literally leave in the middle of a fight, not going your way, queue up again, and go in. This was the same thing with Sandstorm. Modern Warfare, not much because it wasn't really much of an incentive for that. But it's a problem with Steel Fortress and it's a problem with Sandstorm because if someone leaves, they're not getting replaced by a bot, which slows down the games for everyone in the game because now people, it's going to take longer for the other team and stuff like that. It's boring and it makes the games boring. And that's just gonna be my video on it. That's my take on it. I want to hear your guys' take on events in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next.